Hi guys, so welcome to my first YouTube video. I don't think I've ever been this nervous in my entire life. Don't know why, I'm literally speaking to a camera, but I'm not. I am speaking to you guys and anybody and everybody who watches this. Welcome to my channel. This hopefully is the first of many, so welcome. And if you do watch this, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. So today we are going to do this pretty subtle golden smoky eye. I figured it would be a nice entry to the whole YouTube video thing that I'm going to do. So if you would like to see how I do this look, keep on watching and please don't forget to subscribe before you leave. As you can see, I've already done the base, the contouring, the highlight and the lipstick. So I've made sure that my eyebrows are bare and there's a little bit of foundation on the eyelids, but that is it. To begin with, I'm going to do my eyebrows. Now, I have gone through several different eyebrow products to try and find the right one for myself. I've gone through pencils, like shadow type brow products, and the best one I found is the one by NYX. Now this is a brow gel. It is in black noir. It looks like this. This is what it looks like. So the reason that I keep having to cut the camera off is because there is a fly somewhere trying to ruin my life. Anyway, going back to the eyebrows, so I'm going to go in with a angled brush. Now this product really needs the tiniest bit and it dries out quite quickly, so you need to work quite quickly with it. Now, the way I start my eyebrows off is by going in right underneath like so, and I tend to go really lightly with this purely because it is so dark, and then I gently push the product further up the brow like so and begin to kind of draw the top line. At this point, I'm always keeping the angled brush horizontal until I want to start feathering out the product, and then I will start going in vertical and just doing light brush strokes. And there you have it. That is one eyebrow looking pretty good. I'm going to do the other eyebrow off camera, so I will be right back. So I now have my eyebrows on. They aren't looking too bad, considering how nervous I am to be doing this YouTube video. I'm going to go on to almost contouring the eyebrows, which is actually my absolute favourite part in everything to do with eyebrows. I just love to contour them. I love to do that white line underneath to make them all carved out. It's my favourite part. So I'm going to go in with this super old concealer brush. I think I've had this for at least 6 years. It was one of the first brushes that came in the set when I first started doing makeup at college. So it is old, it is tattered, ugh. But I do keep it clean, so it's hygienic. Going with this Manon Pro Concealer Palette. I love this. I have the larger version as well, which I use on clients, and it is brilliant. The colours are so nice, really creamy. I'm going to go in with the lightest shade at the front, and this doesn't need a lot to just carve your eyebrows out. So I've got a little bit on the brush, and you're going to go really carefully into the brow, right underneath, just to give them that super sharp look. I like to then pull this down onto the lid, which will also act as my base. So there you have it, one nice carved eyebrow. I'm going to do the other eye and then I'll be right back. I have set the eyes off camera, so it's now to move on to the eye makeup. This eye makeup, I'm going to use two different palettes. The two palettes are by Juvia's Place. Now, my wonderful boyfriend bought me these as a as a well done gift for finishing university. It was a big surprise. That's for another story. The two palettes I will be using are the Saharan and the Nubian palettes. Now the thing about these is the artwork on them and the amount of pigmentation. That's right, pigmentation within the shadows themselves. They are stunning. I saw them advertised on Instagram, and to be honest, I couldn't wait to get my hands on them. So now I have them, I can play with them. I'm using two because the colours vary. Now the Nubian palette is more of a natural shade, so it looks like this. So it goes from the really cool to the dark tones at the bottom, and then the Saharan is definitely more colourful, like so. Now this is by far my favourite colour. It's like a bright orange, red. The shimmers are fantastic, super pigmented like I said. So the first palette I'm going to use is the Saharan palette, just because it has a really nice transition shade inside. This one is called Katsina, so this is the one I will be using, and I'm taking a fluffy brush by Spectrum. Now this is the A08 brush. Literally going to dab this in there, and it's going to go all over the lid as my transition shade. So that is done on both sides. I'm now going to go in with the I keep wanting to say Nerubian. It's not Nerubian at all. It's the Nubian palette, which is this lovely green one. This has more of the natural shades as I showed you earlier, and I'm going to go in with a slightly smaller blending brush. This is by Zoeva. It is the 213 crease brush. I'm going to go in with this matte shade at the bottom. Now, as I said earlier, these are very, very pigmented, so you literally need the tiniest bit. And this is going to go again in the crease area, just to darken everything up. I really, really do like these pigments. Just going to build up the colours so it gets darker and darker, and then we're going to do a really nice little crease. I am then going to go in with an even darker shade, which is this one at the end. It doesn't have a name on it, but it's a dark brown. We're going to go in with the same brush. Just need another tiny little bit, and this is also going to go lower in the crease. Now I'm going to go back in with an even smaller brush. This is the Spectrum A12, and I'm going to go in with one of these colours at the top, I think. Now this is going to go on the lid of the eye, but towards the centre. I'm doing this purely so that when I create the cut crease, it gives more of a depth to everything. And then I'm going to go back in with this brush just to blend those two colours together. Now what I also like to do is go in with the first brush I used and the first colour, because if something gets a little bit too dark, you can always go back in with that first colour and blend everything out and pull it upwards slightly. Now I've finished with the shading of the eye, I can now start the cut crease. So to do this, I'm going to go back in using the no, it's not a contour brush, it's a concealer brush, and the Manon palette. I'm going to use the first colour because I find that it works really well to do this with. Now usually I tend to use quite a bit of this product, so just make sure the brush is semi-coated, and you're going to start in the inner corner and pull it out to sort of halfway through the lid and then stop. So now you can see it's done. It's got a light inner centre, and now I'm going to go in with this palette, probably with this first colour right here because I think it is lovely. And this time I'm using the Spectrum A13 brush, and I'm going to apply this all over where I've just put the concealer. So it looks like that. Now I'm I'm loving this colour. It's almost like a rose gold. It's really nice, super pigmented. I've hardly had to use anything. So yeah, it's very nice. Now I'm going to go back in with the darker colour just to blend those two colours together. Like so. So now it's evenly blended. I'm pretty much ready for some eyeliner, I think. I'm going to go do the other side and I will be right back. So now both eyes are done. I did the other eye off camera. I really do like this look. But now it is time for eyeliner, which I love eyeliner. It's my best friend. So I'm going to go in with the NYX, what is this? It's the NYX matte liquid liner, that's what it is. And obviously it is in black because I pretty much only ever wear black liner. So I'm going to go in with this. I think with this I'm probably going to do a winged liner because normally I would do quite a blunt smoky eye, but I think I'll save that for another time. Now both sides are lined. A little bit of trouble on the other side, so now this one is slightly thicker. But I don't mind that because I quite like thick eyeliner. So for the bottom of the lash line, normally I would go in full and do the eyeshadow underneath, but I think for this look I'm going to keep it pretty simple and not do anything. So what I am going to do is go in with a nude pencil. Now this, I mean, there's drugstore and then there's like Poundland. This is from Primark, and if you're in England you'll know exactly what Primark is. This is the PS eyeliner and it was for £1 and it came in a pack of two, and one's white and one's like a cream nude, like natural colour. And they're very good, really pigmented, very smooth, super easy to use. So I'm going to go in on my waterline with this baby. So now that is on my waterline, the last thing to do is lashes. I'm going to do those off camera and you will see the finished look. So I've done the eyelashes and the mascara off camera. For the eyelashes I'm using Real B Cosmetics, just like this. They are a new brand based in Leeds in England, and they were very kind enough to send me 3 free pairs. This is what they look like with them on. They are stunning, very big, but really natural at the same time. They're super nice. And then mascara, I've used the NYX double stacked mascara, but I don't use the white, I only use the black because I really like it. And last but not least to do is highlighting. Well, can't not. It's on the rest of my face, it's on my collarbones. You have to do highlighting. I think makeup artists nowadays, it's kind of the law, especially if you do YouTube channels. I don't think I watch anybody on YouTube who doesn't use highlighter. So for this I'm going to go in with a super tiny little fluffy brush, again by Spectrum. Do I already have this one? No. This is the A12 anyway. Very small. I'm going to go in with the LA Girl Cosmetics in shade What. Now, I like this. It's super cheap. It's a really, really good drugstore highlighter. So this is going to go on the inner corners and the brow bone, just to finish the look off basically. And then very, very small amount just to highlight underneath the brow bone. And there you have it. So this is the gold, very slight smoky eye, cue makeup artist modelling mode. This is a Jeffree Star thing. You've got to flick your hair behind and then look down. So this is a look, guys. Thank you so much for watching. This has been very nerve-wracking for me. It's the first YouTube video. I am confident enough to speak to people live, but this is different. You can make mistakes on camera, so I might insert some bloopers at the end because there's definitely a few. So thank you again. If you like this look, please give it a thumbs up, leave me a comment, tell me what you'd like to see next, and above all, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you, I love you all. See you next time. So for today's look, I am going to use this fly. I'm so angry. So I'm going to take a fluffy brush, just this one, which is a Spectrum. Oh, I dropped it. So for my transition shade, I'm going to use the Saharan palette. I'm going again with that concealer brush and with the lightest. I've contoured and the highlight and everything. So let's move on straight to eyes. There is a fly. There's a fly.